you can take. Can't resistance, gonna watch them fall. Fight back, need a kick in the ass. Wait a second too long, now you're missing the chance. You leave it all behind again. Raise your fist up high, let the beating begin. Fight back, need a kick in the ass. Wait a second too long, now you're missing the chance. You leave it all behind again. Raise your fist up high, let the beating begin.
After a hectic Millennium 30, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you tonight to the fallout at the beginning of the road to the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bradley James at your service for the evening. As, my god, after the events that took place last week, especially in the main event, the very landscape of the Millennium brand going forward to the danger zone is completely off kilter, ladies and gentlemen. But nevertheless, we have a big night ahead. And as we get set to Danger Zone, it's gonna be a big road ahead of us, not just for Millennium, but as for myself included as well. Oh, Jesus! Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know I was talking about something that happened last week. Well, this was one of them. This was one of them. The union of Rena Ryuugu and Yuno Gasai became apparent last week. Last week, Rena Ryuugu returned after not being seen since Rebound and coming back with the Sonozakis in tow, but they, in a very demonic way for the Sonozakis, mind you. But alongside that as well, she also came back with Yuno freaking Gasai. And tonight, as you can see, the Demon of Hinamizawa has completely taken over Rena Ryuugu here tonight. Or rather, she's completely taken over Rena as of late. And Yuno Gasai is just trailing along behind her. That fixed glaze in her eyes as she follows along the very demonically possessed Rena Ryuugu at this point. To not say much of the Sonozakis, but because Jesus Christ, we haven't seen the Sonozakis since Rebound either. And when both Rena and the Sonozakis returned, at the same time, the Sonozakis were in a very interesting way, to say the least. One could only assume what happened to Rena and the Sonozakis. What happened to the Sonozakis was Rena pretty much abducting them and turning them into what they are now. And now we have this group, we have this union that we see. And we see two of them in the ring right now. Arguably the two more dangerous of the two in Yuno and Rena. Jesus Christ, the words of intent coming from this group known only as Yandere now. The union of Yuno Gasai, Rena Ryuugu, and the Sonozakis. The group known as Yandere. Their intentions have been made insanely clear tonight. And Jesus Christ, are they scary going forward. I mean, if that is the intent that these four women have going forward, then the Lioness division is in a very bad way, if that is the case. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, considering that, we're going straight to Lioness action right now, as we get set for the opening match of the night, as Chie Satonaka will look to open up the night here tonight in a big way. The former Lioness champion opening it up tonight for an explosive night of action here on Millennium. As she looks to take on one half of the Anarchy Sisters in Stalking Anarchy. Former Lioness Champion versus former Lioness Tag Team Champion. And this is actually Stalking's first solo match as a competitor. She's mainly been in tag team action alongside Patty, but tonight is her debut in singles action tonight. And this is going to be a big match for Stalking. I mean, facing off against a former Lioness champion as a former tag team champion in her own right is a very big match for her. But at the same time, Chie really needs to pick up her game, considering the fact that ever since she lost the Lioness Championship, she has definitely been on a bit of a losing edge as of late. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting started for the first match of the night. Referee is called for the bell, and the bell has been rung. Now both Stalking and Chie go for that call over time to start it off. Stalking taking the advantage right to Chie starting it off. Going up from behind onto her. But Chie, wait a minute, no. Stalking with that reversal there. But wait a minute, no. Chie with a punch right to the side of the head. And now, oh! Roundhouse denied. Oh. Just a bit of a smash right on the outside over there. And now Chie getting back up. No! Arm drag right there by Stalking right at the Chie. You can definitely tell that Chie is a bit... Wait a minute! Stalking already go up in the pin! Chie not even getting up at one. As you can see, no! Stalking getting elbowed in the face! And wait a minute, no! Jesus! No! Chie going onto the ropes now. And no, Stalking setting up Chie, setting her up for a vertical suplex right back into the middle of the ring. Kick right to the back, but no, not Chie, not liking that. Getting at the legs. Kicked her leg right into her leg right there. Now stomping away, and now Chie, what? No! Chie tried to go for the legs again, and no! Tried to go for the roundhouse again, but no, being flung right into the ropes. No! Arm drag once again right there by Stalking. And Stalking is just continuing to just taunt away onto Chie Satonaka there. And now just punching away. And no, Chie throwing her into the corner now. Chie setting her up and putting her right into place. Now, wait a minute, Chie. Wait a minute, Stalking ramming right towards her. Wait a minute. Hurricane Rana right there by Chie Satonaka. Right onto Stalking. Now Stalking being set back up there, ladies and gentlemen. And now roundhouse connecting right onto Stalking. And now Chie just trying to sort of even it up there right onto Stalking. And Stalking being flung right to the outside. And you can tell Chie is basically just trying to focus her efforts and trying to essentially just, I would say, essentially just trying to more or less just get that big win here tonight, because she's really been needing that as of late. I mean, ever since she lost the Lioness Championship, like I said before, she's been on kind of a losing streak as of late. I mean, not necessarily a streak, but she's been on a bit of an unfortunate end as of late. I mean, a few weeks ago, she lost the Lioness. She lost her rematch against Xiao in a brutal match at Rebound. Not only that, just recently, she also managed to beat. Not only that, but beforehand, she faced off against Chloe Price and beat her in the middle of the ring. So it's not necessarily the fact that Chie hasn't had the best of luck as of late. It's more the fact that she's just been trying. She hasn't just had the best of victories as of late. But wait a minute, Stalking setting her up. Oh! Reverse DDT and 1, 2, no! Only a 1 count. Only a 1 count as Chie kicks out, but wait a minute, Chie can, no! Stocking getting at the legs, and now Stocking going up, no! Super kick right to the face of Chie Satonaka. Giving Chie a bit of a taste of her medicine there, and 1, 2, no! Stocking kicking out. Just like that, and now just stomping away. No way of it, no, Chie is back up. Oh, and a roundhouse right there by Stocking. Stocking just eyeing down at Chie now. Getting a bit cutthroat with her moves there. Trying to basically just focus her efforts in a sense right onto Chie, but Chie getting back up. No, forearm right there denied. Oh, and a trial of the dragon from out of nowhere. 1, 2, no! Suddenly a trial of the dragon from out of nowhere was not enough to keep Stocking down. Was not enough to keep her down just yet. But wait a minute, she's calling her right back up, ladies and gentlemen. Calling her back up for another trial of the dragon, but no! Stocking denying it there, ladies and gentlemen. Now forearm smash right onto Chie Satonaka. Wait, no! Stocking getting denied, but Stocking is back up, ladies and gentlemen. Stocking going for those clotheslines right there, and another clothesline. And now, oh! Heel kick right there onto Chie Satonaka, and now Stocking is back up now. No! Chie denying it. And now, wait a minute, going for those Ultimax suplex holds. Going for the Ultimax suplex holds, and a 2 with the suplex holds, and now getting the trifecta. Connecting it right onto Stocking's head. Now Chie focusing hard here, ladies and gentlemen, because this is where she sort of gets a bit over her head in a sense, and she needs to make sure that she, oh, wait a minute, no, sweeping at the leg, continuously going for that leg right there. Going for the middle rope now, and a splash connecting right onto Stocking and just stomping away onto the gum. Going onto her right there. Oh, and no! Roundhouse denied again. Stocking getting into the corner, and oh, wait a minute, no! It's a great reversal right there by Stocking. And now wait a minute, sweeping her down, and a forearm punch, a series of forearm punches right there onto Chie Satonaka. And now Stocking picking up Chie here, folks. And now wait a minute, oh, spine buster from out of nowhere. Spine buster from out of nowhere right there by Chie, right onto Stocking. Now Chie's just taunting away, but she should be taking the advantage, and that may have cost her there. Now getting those chops and punches in, and now once again going for an inverted DDT right onto Chie. No! Chie kicked out at 1, and now Stocking picking up Chie now, calling her up now and setting her up. Is she gonna go for the Sweet Tooth Driver? Sweet Tooth Driver knocking her out right on the head. And will that be enough to keep Chie down? Will that be enough to keep the Dragon of Dojima down for the count? 1, 2, no! Stocking still not getting the win after the Sweet Tooth Driver. Chie is back up. Chie is right back up there. No! Getting her right back down and working that arm now. Working that arm at Chie Satonaka, and now Stocking is just taunting away right onto Chie now. Irish whipping her right into those ropes, running right into them. No! Gut buster right. Gut to the knee, right denied. And wait a minute, Schoolboy right into the stomach kick from out of nowhere. And I think Chie may have something left in the mind. I think she may have a galactic punch ready and raring to go. And it looks like she's pumping it up. Here we go! Galactic punch from out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. And with one hard-fought battle by Chie Satonaka and Stocking in your opening contest, Chie puts Stocking away with one hell of a galactic punt there, ladies and gentlemen, to put Stocking down for the count. That isn't to say Stocking was close to putting Chie away at points, with that sweet tooth driver, she nearly had her down for the count there, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it was that close to getting that 3 count. But all it took was a well-timed galactic punt, and Chie Satonaka seems to be regaining her focus here tonight on this edition of Millennium. You've got to imagine that after this, Chie has got to be feeling on top of the world after that, and you've got to imagine that she is feeling damn good going forward within this next part of the season going forward. And what? Wait a minute! Wait a minute, who the hell is this? Wait a minute, who the hell is this attacking Chie Satonaka right now? Cameraman? Cameraman, can we get a face? Can we put a face to this woman right now? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Oh my god! Oh my god! Chie Satonaka being thrown to the outside. And now, wait a minute. This mysterious woman, oh my god! She just went flying! Hey, wait a minute. That looks very familiar. That looks very fucking familiar there, ladies and gentlemen. The face, the hair, move. Oh my god. Is that Yukiko Amagi? What the fuck? We have not seen Yukiko Amagi in months. And she's... Oh, Jesus! I am... Okay. Many questions. One. Where the hell has Yukiko Amagi been? I know she was taken out by Sasuke Kiryu months ago. And we haven't seen her since... Well, since Chie won the Lioness Championship. And is that even Yukiko Amagi? It could be somebody else trying to basically play up the aspects of Yukiko being her state. And oh Jesus! Jesus! I mean, if this isn't Yukiko Amagi, this pretender most definitely is playing the role of Yukiko Amagi very well. And oh Jesus! Oh God, she's going up top. Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, no. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is happening? Oh! Fire Blossom. That was a Fire Blossom. That was Yukiko Amagi's finisher before she was gone. That is Yukiko Amagi. I have no idea what the fuck happened to her, but that is definitely Yukiko Amagi. Oh, Jesus! But what the hell is she doing attacking Chie Satonaka? What the hell is she doing attacking Chie Satonaka? Isn't she her best friend? Oh, Jesus! Isn't Yukiko Chie's best friend? Yukiko, what the hell are you doing? Oh, Jesus, oh God, no. Oh, come on, no! Oh, no. Throwing her onto that ring post and... Oh, God! Oh, no. Yukiko, come on, that's enough! That is enough! You've done enough damage! Oh, God, no! Oh! Oh, God! I mean, if this is really Yukiko Amagi... If this is really the Yukiko Amagi that Chie won the Lioness Tag Team titles with... My God, something must have happened in those months she was away. I have so many... Chie is just down and cold at the moment. I don't know if this woman really is Yukiko Amagi, but if she is, who the hell are you, and what have you done with the real Yukiko Amagi?
Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8,
876. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You hit or lose or hit or win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or get beaten like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. Least for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you could rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are back here on Millennium, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm still reeling for what the hell we just saw before the commercial break. Because, Jesus Christ, I have no words what the hell just happened out here just a few moments ago. Like, I was trying to compose myself during that commercial break that we just had, and I'm still just trying to figure out what the hell just happened there. I mean, if that was Yuki Kawabagi, then Yuki Kawabagi has definitely changed a lot since the last time we saw her, and it is not for the better. And it seems as though that... Well, let's not focus on that for now. We're focusing on the next match of the night, and it's Yuri Lowell of Brave Vesperia So we're getting set for the next match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Nevertheless, even after everything that we just saw, as Yuri Lowell looks to take on one half of the Orochi Clan in Rugal Bernstein. The Orochi Clan finally making their appearance known tonight after being drafted to Millennium earlier this year during the ACL draft. For the last few months, they've pretty much been hiding in the shadows of Millennium. And tonight, for the first time since they were drafted, the Orochi Clan is making their presence known tonight on Millennium. Orochi, a former ACL World Champion who was dominant last season, taking on all comers, is coming to the side of his commandant, in a sense, Rugal Bernstein. Both men were very vicious within the last season. And this year, they're not going to be, I doubt they're going to be any different. And tonight we are finally going to be getting the first taste of Rugal Bernstein here on Millennium as he sets to get face off against Yuri Lowell, and Jesus Christ, with a word go, not wasting any time. Rugal Bernstein immediately just assaulting Yuri Lowell without any time to waste. Just immediately going and assaulting one half of Brave Vesperia. Then wait a minute, Yuri going up. Wait a minute! Both men just not wasting any time against one another here tonight. As this match continues on. As this match starts up, I should say, sorry. I mean, from the word go, this is pretty much a one-sided encounter, but it seems as though Yuri is trying to get as many strikes as he possibly can in. And wait a minute, no! Rugal, on the other hand, trying his best in order to make short work of Yuri Lowell here tonight. Just bashing away at the skull of Yuri Lowell in front of his master, Orochi here tonight. Yuri on the other hand, assault. Yuri on the other hand, trying his best to get some assaults in, just trying his best. No! But every time Yuri attempts to even get an inch in, Rugal immediately gets back on the offensive, and no! It's a very dual-sided encounter. Now that Yuri is finally getting some assault, finally getting some strikes in, seems as though it's finally becoming a bit of an even match here tonight. But nevertheless, it's going to take quite a lot from both parties in order to try and come up with a win here tonight. I mean, we all know about how vicious and how brutal Rugal Bernstein is as an opponent. And we all know how vicious the Orochi Clan are in general. So no doubt, Yuri's going to have to bring his A game as a singles competitor tonight. And 1, 2... Rugal willingly broke that up? I mean, Rugal obviously wanting to make Yuri hurt a lot more to send a clear message to the rest of the Millennium roster here tonight. But I think Yuri may be looking to take that advantage right into his corner here tonight. And just as I say that, he's coming back up with those strikes, and he's coming back up with the continuation here tonight. And wait a minute! And now Yuri picking up Rugal here tonight. And now, wait a minute, Yuri setting it up! And wait a minute, no! Wait a minute, Orochi coming up to get involved in here. And now Yuri, no! Wait a minute! Yuri was aiming for Orochi there, but he assaulted the referee instead. And now Rugal's looking, just staring behind him, looking to take the advantage now. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Oh, genocide cutter. And that assault right there, that accidental strike right there by Yuri onto the ref, left him wide open for a distraction. And then a genocide cutter. 1, 2, no. Yuri kicking out. And, Jesus Christ, going right back onto the assault now. Now going right back onto the assault once again. And Rugal, I mean, Rugal just seemingly is taking carnal pleasure. Jesus Christ, taking carnal pleasure in just making Yuri Lowell hurt here tonight. I mean, he's just taunting away. He's going up top. What the hell does he have in store for Yuri Lowell? And now he's just setting himself up. And now, oh Jesus, double knee stomp right onto Yuri Lowell right there. And now just setting up. Oh Jesus, ramming knee right into the head. And now another ramming knee. Just, oh Jesus Christ, looking at her just make Yuri Lowell hurt here tonight. I mean, he's just looking to make Yuri Lowell hurt here tonight and just looking to bring pain to him. And this is, Yuri is not in a good way right now. And, oh Jesus, the repeated backbreakers onto his knee, lifting him up and just setting him right back down. And, oh Jesus Christ. And now Rugal, what the hell has he got planned right there for Yuri now? Jesus Christ. Oh my God, just continuing to assault away right onto Yuri Lowell. Irish whipping him over to the ropes now. And wait a minute. And oh my God, just beating him right onto his chest. Yuri Lowell's just completely dazed and confused right here, right now. Considering the fact that he's just been getting beaten from the word go right there by Rugal Bernstein. Rugal stalking him right now like an absolute madman, picking him up and just flinging him right back into the ring, and Jesus Christ. And now looking to pick up Yuri now. Wait a minute, no, Yuri somehow managing to strike back as much as he possibly can. Oh my God! Setting him up, and wait a minute. Orochi once again getting involved, and once again trying to go right back and scaring Orochi off there. One! That distraction was more than enough for Rugal to manage to kick back out. And well, wait a minute, no! Rugal with the jawbreaker right there, but wait a minute, no, Yuri's still trying to fight back as much as he possibly can, but no! Rugal not allowing it one bit. Yuri's still fighting back as much as he can, and no! Twisting neckbreaker right there by Yuri Lowell. Yuri cannot afford to get overconfident. He cannot afford to get overconfident right now, but oh Jesus! Rugal raking the eyes, and oh my god, belly to belly suplex right there. And oh my god, Rugal going up top. This is not going to be good for Yuri. And wait a minute, is he going to hit it? Dance Screamer! 1, 2, 3. Hardly anyone ever kicks out of that dead-end Screamer, and tonight was no exception for Yuri Lowell. Yuri Lowell tonight sending a clear-cut statement right to the Millennium roster on behalf of the Orochi Clan that evil lives on through the clan, and this season is gonna be no different. I mean, Yuri sure did provide as much of a fight as he could against the likes of Rugal Bernstein. But as much as he could possibly provide a battle against the Orochi Clan, Yuri himself could not get a big win tonight due to that fact. And because of that, Rugal Bernstein comes out with a win, and Yuri Lowell, unfortunately, comes away with a big loss at the Solos competitor tonight. The Orochi Clan are still as dangerous as ever, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. We are back here on Millennium, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for your main event of the night. As one half of the current Millennium Tag Team Champions, Kiryu Kazuma, the Dragon of Kamurocho, the Dragon of Dojima, and the Dragon of Kamurocho looks to take on the current Millennium Champion, Squall Leonhart, in your main event of the evening. In a big-time match for both men, Kiryu Kazuma and Squall Leonhart look to burn the house down tonight in your main event. Not only that, but Squall Leonhart needs to keep his eyes open, ladies and gentlemen, within the next few weeks. As within the next few weeks at Danger Zone, he will be defending the Millennium Championship against Ranma Saotome. A challenger for the Millennium Tag Team Championships has yet to be decided, ladies and gentlemen. But nevertheless, you can only assume that it is going to be a big-time match for whoever manages to face off against the Mad Dragons in the coming weeks. But speaking of the Millennium Champion, Squall Leonhart will look to face off here tonight against one half of the Tag Team Champions and make a very clear-cut statement going into his match against Ranma Saotome in a few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. And it is going to be a huge encounter going forward, because this is going to be a first-time match for both of these men going forward, and it's going to be a big-time match in general, no matter what. Nevertheless, this is going to be a big-time main event going forward, ladies and gentlemen, so this, for all intents and purposes, is big in more ways than one. As we get set for your main event of the evening, Squall Leonhart looking to get the opening edge, but no, Kiryu! Wait a minute, no, Squall reversing out of it! Squall reversing right out of it, and now both men go for the collar over, time to start it off. But Kiryu managed to get the headlock reversal there, getting Squall into that headlock there. No, Squall torquing at the wrist now, trying to focus his efforts, trying to wear down Kiryu early in the match, because he knows if he can wear down the brute force of Kiryu Kazuma earlier on in this match, the easier it is going to be to keep Kiryu down in the later stages of the match. Because there is one thing you need to keep your eyes on in terms of Kiryu Kazuma. You need to make absolutely certain that you keep his strength and resiliency at bay, because this man is a fucking beast! As you can see right now, as he just lifts Squall Leonhart and throws him onto the ropes there. As you can see, as he just arm drags him without much effort and just bare knuckling, just sandwiching Squall's head between his bare fists right there, throwing him right back down after the fact. That is the absolute brute force and strength that Kiryu Kazuma has. And that is the absolute brute power and strength of Kiryu Kazuma that we are being displayed here tonight. But as we're seeing right now, Squall Leonhart is definitely no slouch here tonight facing off against him, and he's just eyeing him down. Both men are eyeing each other down right here as this match continues on. And wait a minute, Squall setting him up, and wait a minute, and SGO denied, and now Dragon suplex connecting there. And now, wait a minute, Kiryu sending Squall over to the ropes now, and now looking to send him back into a belly-to-belly suplex. And now with that bare bones thug ruggish style right there, onto Squall Leonhart. Kiryu Kazuma continuing to provide that hard-hitting style right onto Squall Leonhart, and continuing to provide a brutal assault onto the current Millennium Champion. Continuing to wear Squall down, going for the pin. One! No, only a one count. Only a one count right there onto Squall. And now stomping down onto Squall Leonhart now. Picking him up. Picking him up and stomping. No! Stomping away to 9 and now setting him back up. And wait a minute. No! Just throwing him over like a bloody sack of potatoes right there. And now going for the arm right there. Torquing away at the arm. And now going for a modified crossface right there. Trapping his arm. But wait a minute, no, Squall powering out of it. Neck whipping him over his body just like that. And wait a minute, no. That kick may have not done too good. But wait a minute, getting at the legs and no. Oh, Jesus. Shining Wizard right to the chest right there by Kiryu Kazuma. Now Kiryu dragging Squall right to the center of the ring. And now, once again, kicking him right at the back. And now, wait a minute, belly-to-belly suplex once again. Belly-to-belly suplex once again hitting the target, and now Kiryu now just continuing this assault here. Now eyeing down at Squall. What the hell has he got in store? And wait a minute, is he going to be setting it up for the Dragon Stomp right there? Dragon Stomp, that could be it. 1, 2, and Squall kicks out just like that. Kiryu realizing it's going to take more than just that to keep Squall Leonhart down. It's going to take more than that to keep the Millennium Champion down. And an STO right there. right there onto Kiryu just proves that statement correct. Squall continuing to play the same game that Kiryu's doing and just stomping away at him, but no, Kiryu reversing out of it. No! Kiryu with a clothesline denied. And wait a minute. Twisting neck breaker right onto Kiryu Kazuma. And wait a minute. Squall's got a spear lined up for Kiryu. Is it going to hit the target? And no! Spear hitting the target right there, right onto Kiryu Kazuma. And now picking up Kiryu. No! Lariat right there onto Squall. And now Kiryu setting him up right there. Setting him up right there for the Beast Bomb. And wait a minute. No! And wait a minute. That looks a bit awkward there, but no! Beast Bomb denied! Beast Bomb denied right there. And instead, Squall looks to set Kiryu Kazuma up. Looking to put him right into place. Setting him up for a Gunblade! 1, 2, no! Not enough to put away Kiryu tonight. But wait a minute, wait! Hey, wait a minute, there's Ranma! What the hell? And now Kiryu's back up, playing possum and now getting back up, setting up for a Beast Bomb! 1, 2, 3. With a distraction by Ranma Saotome from right the hell out of nowhere, and a Beast Bomb, Squall Leonhart gets a loss tonight against Kiryu Kazuma. I mean, both men look to be putting on one hell of a match. It seemed like it was close to getting finished up there. I mean, Kiryu looked as though Squall looked as though he was gonna go for he was gonna continue the assault. But after getting distracted right there by Ranma Saotome, unfortunately, the match was cut short due to that fact. Because of that fact, and it was mainly due to the distraction by Ranma Saotome. And Kiryu Kazuma, thanks to a distraction, not in a fair way, mind you, but he now has a confirmed win over the Millennium Champion. As a tag team champion, he has a confirmed win over the Millennium Champion, and Jesus Christ, that is gonna be feeling good for Kiryu Kazuma going forward. The absolute beast continues his dominant ways here tonight, and Squall is still laid out in the middle of the ring, and wait a minute, Ranma is still at ringside, ladies and gentlemen. He's making his way back in. Oh, come on! This absolute annoyance, this absolute goddamn royal pain in the ass is continuing to make his presence known here tonight. Now that he has a confirmed match against Squall Leonhart at Danger Zone, you know for a damn fact that he's going to do whatever it takes to make sure that Squall is not 100% going forward, and going to make sure that Squall is not 100% going into Danger Zone, to make it as easy as possible for her to walk out of Danger Zone in just 3 weeks' time. Your new Millennium Champion, and Jesus Christ, setting him up. Brain Buster! Brain Buster right there, right onto Squall Leonhart, and oh Jesus Christ, setting him up. Setting him right back up, and he's just taunting away at him. And wait a minute! Setting him up for a Saotome lock! Going for that vicious maneuver at the Saotome lock right there. And Squall, his resiliency still trying to fight on, even after everything that has been through this match against Kiryu Kazuma. Meanwhile, Ranma's just continuing to keep that Saotome lock locked in, wrapping his body and just torquing the back and neck. How the hell Squall is just not tapping already, and how the hell Squall is just not begging for his dear life is just astounding. But Ranma is just making the statement clear that now the match is confirmed, he just wants to kick Squall's ass. But let's be honest, this complete royal pain in the ass may have just made things a lot harder for himself in a few weeks' time, because after tonight, I get the feeling that he's basically just enraged and pissed off the wrong man as the Millennium Champion is just laid out. But if this is what we're going to be expecting from Ranma Saotome in a few weeks at Danger Zone, Squall Leonhart's Millennium Championship reign may be in jeopardy, ladies and gentlemen.